Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Entertainment Headquarters, and welcome to another trailer reaction. And I'm not going to lie, this trailer reaction that I'm about to look at is for a film that I'm very much looking forward to. Let's talk a little bit about Star Wars. Absolutely adore the original trilogy. I've got a lot of respect for the prequel trilogy, even more so now after the disastrous sequel trilogy. And outside of kind of those particular films, the originals and the prequels, the only other Star Wars content that I've really kind of gravitated to and enjoyed is Rogue One, the best Star Wars movie, in my opinion, since the original trilogy. And then, of course, we've had Andor, which is a really fun show. And then, of course, we have The Mandalorian. And The Mandalorian for me was really fun. It's fresh. It was something unique, something different, give some new blood to the Star Wars franchise. And now we're headed into the first, potentially, we don't know, is it the first, the only, the last of the Mandalorian movies? So this film is called The Mandalorian and Grogu. And if you know the story and the history of the show and you followed it through the first 3 seasons, then you've kind of know where we're at. I'm not really going to do a history lesson of the show. But, I've really enjoyed it. The 3rd season ended where, in my opinion, it was leading with to somewhere. It was leading with to a new, part of this story with these characters, and it was a build-up. It was a build-up of something that's coming, in my opinion, and potentially that is where it led us into The Mandalorian and Grogu. So let's talk about The Mandalorian and Grogu. The Mandalorian and Grogu, also known as Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu, is an upcoming American film directed by Jon Favreau and co-written by Favreau and David Filoni, produced by Lucasfilms and set to be distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. Let's have a look. The premise of the movie: the New Republic enlists Din Djarin and his apprentice Grogu following the fall of the Galactic Empire during a period where remaining Imperial warlords threaten the galaxy. So, hearing that premise of the show, it's either going to be something really amazing, or this film's hopefully just going to be a fun, exciting adventure sci-fi film that's like a long extended episode of The Mandalorian show. But in the cast you have obviously Pedro Pascal as Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. You've got Grogu, you've got Sigourney Weaver, you've got Jeremy Allen White, Johnny Coyne, and David Filoni as Trapper Wolf. So, and you've also got Zeb Orrelios from the animated series Star Wars Rebels, also a part of this movie. So, excited. Don't know how it's going to go. So, without further ado, let's check out The Mandalorian and Grogu.
impressive.
Good shot, baby.
So, that is pretty much that is pretty much kind of what I was expecting. I said it was either going to come across as something really special, something that's going to really expand on what we already knew with The Mandalorian, or it's going to come across as like just a really fun action adventure science fiction movie. And I think what we're getting is very much like that. It's definitely aimed at a family audience. It's definitely, trying to expand on Grogu, who, he's kind of developed throughout 3 seasons. And now hopefully he's going to be given, a real strong presence in this movie more than we've ever seen. As of course, Pedro Pascal's on a roll right now, Fantastic Four. He's doing loads of projects. He's like the face of Hollywood right now. So hopefully, doing Fantastic Four, doing The Last of Us as well, and now the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I'm hoping for me personally, this is my favorite role I've seen him do. I love him in this. I love him as the Mandalorian. I love him as Dijin in this. He's fantastic. So I'm hoping that, yes, it's probably going to be like more the same, and just looking at it, it just looks like a really fun, more, extended, more big budgeted version of an episode of The Mandalorian, even though the budget of The Mandalorian ain't cheap. So I'm hoping this is going to be a lot of fun. But let me know in the comment below what you think. Until next time, keep loving your movies, keep loving all things entertainment. I'll catch us all at the next one.